Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have something different for you, and this is a watch review, but not the usual watch review. And I was a bit skeptical about this watch, to be honest, but I want to have a variety on my channel and I want to review as many watches as possible. So I gave it a try and I was surprised. I was positively surprised by this watch. But today's wristwatch check, this is Tissot PRS 200, and as you can see, this is gold tone Tissot. They are in steel tones, but just happens to be that I put this one on it's a gold tone. I'll put it on the wrist. I just want to give you a quick wrist shot. I know you guys like that. But long story short, this was a watch that my mate borrowed to me to see it in the daylight, because we had a couple of drinks at the evening in the pub, and I asked him to see it in the daylight. But today I have a watch review, and this is this watch, and this is something different. And I was wearing this watch. I got this watch. It was sent to me for review, but it doesn't mean nothing. I'm still gonna keep it how I feel about it. It was sent to me. I wore it more than a week, maybe. I don't know. I asked people. When I saw a couple of watch guys, I asked them what they think about it. Sometimes I would just give it to the guy. I sometimes just ask. I ask about the band, about the watch, and I'm gonna share with you all these thoughts and experiences, and mostly my thoughts and experiences. So welcome back to another watch review. I'm edcgunner, and stay tuned. Alright, here's the watch, and this is a Vario watch. Vario is a brand that was created and designed by Ivan from Singapore. And Ivan is my mate who I helped a little bit with a Kickstarter. I just helped in a promotion, nothing else, to be honest. But long time ago, Ivan designed his NATO bands. He designed a couple of NATO bands, and later on he had so much success with them that he decided to design a watch. And he's a graphic designer, and the first thing when this watch came out of the box that struck me is how beautiful and simple yet well designed this watch is. And there, for no reason, he's a graphic designer, because this watch is done well, and all my friends who are watch guys agree with it. But before taking a deeper look at the watch, let me just show you what comes in the box. And inside, I got a spare band, but you get this spare battery and a little tool to open the watch and replace the battery, which is always nice. So here you have a little paperwork, information, and this is basically how you get the watch. It's a nice presentation case and a beautiful watch. Also, one thing that Ivan designed are this beautiful Harris tweed straps, watch bands, whatever you call it. And this one, it has a Vario. They're kind of stiff at the beginning, but when they after a week of use, it breaks in, and they need the time to break in. But yeah, this is a Harris tweed strap, and people either love it or hate it. The gray one, I don't like it. And this color here, I like it more. And this color is, he sent me a complimentary strap but this watch is, let me say this one. First, when it came out of the box, I wasn't too happy with the band, and I was skeptical with this Harris Tweed band from the beginning. But you either love it or hate it. I kind of got used to it, but I do feel that the watch would look sick on a leather black band. And but problems with the bands is there are no problems with the bands. You can replace them. However, my other mate, who's a watch guy, who's a bigger watch nerd than the other guys, he loved this Harris Tweed band. He asked me, where can I get it? Where can I buy it? It's so cool. It's so beautiful. And that's the thing. Either you love it or you hate it. There is no in between. Actually, I'm in between because I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's kind of but I definitely will try this watch on a couple of needles and the leather bands. So that's the one of the negative sides I have about this watch, and this watch has so many more positive sides, but I'm just being here honest with you guys. My mate who had that massive Seiko collection you saw in my videos, and who bought my Breitling, when he saw this watch, he liked it. He took it for inspection. He touched it. He did this. Oh, it's a sapphire crystal. Yeah, man, it's a sapphire crystal, and it's a slightly domed sapphire crystal. Now, it's no feat to put a sapphire crystal on a watch, but when you put a domed crystal, sapphire crystal, now that's something cool. And it's not just because it's a dome and it looks cool, which it does. It definitely looks cool, but another thing is that it's hard to produce the domed sapphire crystal. So usually what companies do, they buy a flat sapphire crystal and they go on the cheap side. This watch with the sapphire crystal, with the domed sapphire crystal, is just a gorgeous looking watch, and it has a striking appearance overall. I kept it like it is, and on original band. Maybe the other part if I try to find, but I'm in my girlfriend's place, so I don't have much spare bands to show you. But trust me, it's a beautiful watch. Wears beautiful on the wrist. Has this slightly curved lugs here with the holes, and this is just a fantastic thing, little detail. You just insert a needle inside and you will release the watch very easily, and this is beautifully designed. Now I want to spend a little time of this review and talk about the dial of this watch. The dial is just so simple that it's just gorgeous, and there are different color variations of the dial, from ruby red, emerald green, gray, white, and there's just lots of different options, but I kind of went conservative, and I like to do like black and white combinations, and I was not wrong. This is a highly polished stainless steel bezel around it that just adds that little extra touch of class, and here this black and white contrast. And the dial, it's not just black, it has that little texture on it, and on the sunlight it kind of shimmers, but on this black version it's very discreet, and I just love it. The hands and and the second hand are highly polished stainless steel. It's very nice, and also adds that little touch of class which you can see in Swiss watches. It doesn't matter on what price range Swiss watch it is, they do have that little touch of class, a little polish indices, hour markers, and everything else that just sparks and creates that little pale light that catches your eyes and catches the looks, attracts looks of other people to your wrist. And this watch definitely has it. It's called Vario Eclipse. And to be honest, I haven't done a lot of research, but I will tell you the story anyways. Here we have a crown, and it's signed crown, but it's a laser sign, just a V. It's not a screw-in crown. This is like a dress watch, and there's a Caseback. This watch is quartz. They do have a manual wound version with me on the moment, and this is a Seiko quartz watch, and they picked this moment because it moves 4 beats per second, so it appears to look like automatic. So if you like quartz watches, but you have a problem with that ticking hand, tick 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 tick, this is the watch for you, or any other watch with this movement. But I do love it. I would be a little annoyed if this watch was tick tick tick. I would have it hard time to wear it, but now it kind of plays down. I know it's a silly thing, but it's also a psychological thing, and I just prefer sleep secondhand than the tick. Caseback. What I love about Caseback is, I will tell you what I love and what I don't love, is that these screws are here used to, and you get a little tool to unscrew it, to remove the battery if you need to. And I love the fact that it's not a pressure fitted Caseback. That's just, I don't like that. Now we come to the part of the watch that I don't really like. It says here, designed in Singapore, which is fine. Stainless steel, 5 atmospheres, quartz, sapphire, crystal, great. And we have here Wolf and the clips, and this little here Chinese characters, which I forgot what they mean. You can go to their website. It means something very smart, something very spiritual, but it may be a good idea to put that on a watch in Asia or maybe in America. But in Europe, when guys see, I'm from Europe, when guys see the Chinese letterings on the case back of the watch, it kind of depreciates the value. So what I would do in this watch, I would love to see this watch with the plain case back, nothing on it, just nothing, absolutely nothing on it. Then this watch would be even better. So maybe in the next runs, if you're watching this, Ivan, this is a gorgeous watch, but maybe in the next runs, you put all this information inside the case back if you need to, but it would be much more nicer. I do get the story. If you are interested to learn more about the Wolf and the Eclipse and the full moon, go click on the Vario site. And if you want to see more of these watches, more color variations and everything else, go over there. If you do like Harris tweed bands, he sells them separately. You can buy that as well. There are different colors of Harris tweed bands here, and maybe if I put this band, it will work for my girlfriend as well. The watch is 38mm watch. You know me, I don't do a lot of specs. You can see that on the website. A 20mm lug width, and that's it. The case thickness, it's not very thick. I love the dome, and I do love the profile of this watch. So just a quick wrist shot, and we're gonna wrap this up, guys. This watch can be worn on with suits, with ties, with blazers, with Harris tweed blazers, but I don't recommend the same color as the band, and it just works on my wrist. I love this watch actually, and I've been wearing it for quite some time, and it's just a looker. It's so simple, and I do love this black and white contrast. It just works for me, and I think this color works for me better than any other color out there they have. And I think I made the right choice in getting the black one. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you for watching. Me, DC Gunner. See you on the next one, and do tell me what do you think about this watch in the comment section, and does anyone have it? What are your experiences? And do me a favor and click on the link in the description box. Check out Vario website, check out Island's website. Time to wrap this up, and please like, share, and give it a subscribe.